I know the title of this video seems a bit skeptical, but hear me out. 2 years ago, I was a boy who really loved bubble tea, gummies, just sugary stuff, and junk food. That was genuinely part of my life. I started going to the gym and then I watched fitness influencers talking about, oh, you actually need to eat a clean diet in order to make progress. Probably ate like McDonald's like 5-6 times a week. Honestly, it was quite bad. To going from that to totally no junk food, no sugar. So what do you think happened? Do you think I managed to change out my diet completely and then stick to that clean diet? Of course not. It was so apparent that these fitness influencers didn't relate to me because they were already up here, and I was just starting out. So listening to their advice didn't help that much because they are already like years into this, 5, 6, maybe even 10 years into their weightlifting journey. But I've just started like last week. So how the fuck am I supposed to go to like their standard, which is eating like clean completely? That's not going to happen. It created this endless cycle where I couldn't stick to my diet plan. So I would go back to the junk and the sugary stuff that I had for like comfort. Because imagine you go to the gym for 6 months and then imagine I tell you if you miss one workout, you will lose all the gains. That's the perception that I had in terms of my diet. So if I do cheat on my diet once, that means I will not gain any more muscle. Then I'll be like, fuck man. It's basically the same thing as fapping as well. If you fat once, then you lose all the benefits of fapping, which is total fucking bullshit. Before I tell you about the right way to go about your diet, my name is Barry. Scroll down and click the subscribe button now if you like me. If you don't, then it's totally fine. In the story that I mentioned earlier, I've mentioned about me going from total junk and total like degenerate fucking food to honestly it's not even fucking food, like processed shit. They are so bad, but that's besides the point. To total like clean, so the vegetables, the meat, basically imagine like clean diet. Yeah, that was what I was trying to go for. It's like going from 0 to 100. It's not going to happen. Like no matter what, this transition will never be sustainable. So what you need is actually to progressive overload. So like how you progressive overload in the gym with weights and reps. It's the same analogy here. You want to eat just 1% cleaner every day. That's it. Don't overcomplicate things. Every time you're thinking about whether you should eat that or not, just think, is this 1% cleaner than yesterday? And make the micro decisions that do align with that. I wish someone told me this when I was younger. It's totally fine. You are going from total like degenerate food to trying to go to total clean food. So I totally understand when you do fail at your diet. But the only thing I want from you is you acknowledge that this is not good for you and that you will try to eat cleaner tomorrow. As long as you stick on this path of trying to eat 1% cleaner every day, you are going to make a lot of progress in the long run, and we want to see things in the long run, right? The ideal scenario which I am like personally gearing towards right now is the carnivore diet. So no seed oils, no veggies, none of that shit, no fruits, just meat. If that's what you want to go for, I would highly recommend it because I've heard a lot of benefits about it. I can't personally say about my experience with it because I haven't tried it yet because of like my parents and how they're restricting me from it, but I'll try and like update as soon as I've tried it. So you want to see that as like the end goal, going from total like, processed food to the carnivore diet. So this is 0, this is 100. Try to eat 1% cleaner every day, from the bad food to the carnivore diet, and then 1% every day. So you can imagine maybe like 1, 2, 3 years time how clean your diet will become when you have this mindset of, as long as I eat 1% clean every day, then I'm good, and don't stress it too much if you don't. You can imagine how sustainable that is compared to like, oh, if I eat one bad meal, then I'm done, right? So this is what we want. I will link it in the description, a very brilliant doctor. He's like an expert in the carnivore diet and he explains it in a video of why we are carnivores and why we shouldn't be eating like any other food other than meat. And I thought it was very insightful, so I'll link it in the description. Watch that video. This will be a quick sales pitch. You can skip this part if you want. If you're actually serious about building an aesthetic physique, click the first link in the description. I will literally force you to get results, so take this seriously. I track your progress like a psychopath, basically. I hope this video helps you.